What's up, everybody? Taco Bandit here for another Taco Tuesday. As you can see, my seat covers came in. They're the Carhartt seat covers by Covercraft, and I'll be doing more of an in-depth review on those here before too long. But I want to get my full impressions of them kind of before I let you all know how I feel about them. But over the weekend, I did go on a pretty good highway trip. I put a little over 400 miles on my truck over the weekend, and it was honestly a pretty good experience. I averaged probably about 75 miles per hour on the interstate, and I got 21 miles a gallon going to my destination and 19 miles a gallon coming back, so right around 20. I do live in a pretty hilly area, so I think that's a big kind of deterrent, because if you watch your immediate MPGs, there's a little bar that goes back and forth that shows you exactly how many miles a gallon you're getting at that specific time. And when you're on flat ground, I'm doing a whole lot better than when you're going up and down the hills and that sort of thing. So I think if you lived in a flatter area, you'd probably see better numbers than that. But I also had the opportunity to take my truck on some back roads, just little country roads going a little over 50 miles an hour probably, not rushing anywhere, just making a Sunday drive, let's say. And on one of those little drives, I went about 12 miles, and I got 28 miles to the gallon on that trip. Now, I wasn't going down a big hill or anything like that. It was just, going around town and going on that road and everything. I also drove the truck in some pretty heavy rains. It was thunderstorming pretty good, and I was on the interstate. And the overall ride was really quiet in here. The Toyota engineers said that they changed a lot of the aerodynamic features of the truck, and it has a sound deadening windshield now and a lot of other things. Personally, I can't really tell where the sound deadening's coming from. I can't tell if it's just cutting out road noise or the rain noise or whatever, but generally when you're in a truck on the interstate, and especially when it's raining hard, it's a pretty loud ride, but that just wasn't the case here. Another difference is in a lot of mid-sized trucks and small trucks that I've driven over the years, when it's raining especially, but when you slam on your brakes going at any kind of speed, the back end gets really light and you might start hopping around or fishtailing or going sideways or something like that. This truck didn't do that at all. I was on the interstate, and I had to jab the brakes pretty hard a few times and slow down pretty quick, but the truck didn't feel light at all. It felt a lot like an SUV, a lot better balanced, and not like there's a big bed that's really light behind me or anything like that. Navigation is standard for all the TRD models, and I'm sure the Limiteds as well. But you don't have to pay any more for it, and it's already in your screen in your console. So I decided to try it out on the way home, and it actually works really well. I did voice command to set my destination, and I had my Pandora playing and everything, and it would give me about a 2-mile warning before I needed to make any merges or turns or anything like that, and that would actually show up both on the console screen and this little screen in my gauge cluster. So it's not as distracting just to look down at your gauges real quick and see that there's a turn coming up, and of course it read out the directions as well. But it was just a really nice thing to use. I had my Pandora going the whole time, and it would just kind of dim the music volume a little bit to give me my directions and then pick it right back up. But it was just a real pleasure to use, and just really easy to use the whole way. I just want to thank you all again for the support. The channel is growing really fast now, a lot faster than I was expecting, but it's just really nice. I have people chiming in about every day, a lot of times a couple times a day, saying that y'all have 2016 Tacomas on the way, and you're really excited about it, and you're asking me questions about mine and everything, and that's really what this whole channel is meant for, and I'm glad y'all are utilizing that. As far as what videos I put on, I'm kind of gauging that by your all's feedback. It seems like the Taco Tuesdays are really a big hit, and you like kind of my impressions on daily driving a Tacoma instead of the expert reviews on Tacoma, where they just have the Tacoma for a couple hours. I'm really starting to get to know this truck and that sort of thing, so I have kind of a unique perspective on it. But as far as the Dirt on Truck series and my build videos and that sort of thing. I'm definitely going to continue making build videos, and I do have at least one more Dirt on Trucks coming out. But you know, let me know what you all like and what you don't like, and that sort of thing, and I'll put more videos on, you know, about stuff that you might be interested in. But that pretty much wraps up today's Taco Tuesday. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you next time.